Traveling to space is an opportunity that few people get the chance to do. It takes years of training and preparation, but a local high school science teacher is hoping to get there a little sooner, and he's currently vying for your votes to help him win a trip to space as part of ACT's Apollo Space Academy contest. Now, Sean Peters is currently sitting in the top 35 in Canada, and he joins me now to tell us all about it. Welcome to Out of the Fog.
Welcome.
And I have to ask you first, I mean, for anybody, I think a trip to space would be an amazing experience. What is it that drove you to enter this particular contest?
Well, I just was grabbed by the opportunity to travel to space. For anyone who is just a civilian without specific training, to get that kind of an opportunity is absolutely amazing. And I find that, for me, I'm all the time just interested in space. I'm talking about space. I teach science at a high school level. And whenever I can, I bring it up in my classes and talk about it in that kind of a light. Right now, there's a lot of very exciting things happening with space. We just had the Red Bull space jump not that long ago. We've got people trying to send couples to Mars and do all sorts of interesting things. Chris Hadfield doing tweets daily, so space is very exciting right now.
So you are sitting currently in the top 35 in Canada. How many people are you working against here in terms of trying to get to the #1 spot?
Yeah, well, it's after the Super Bowl, they had a couple of ads on there, and the number of people involved in the contest just skyrocketed. I lost interest trying to scroll to the bottom, but I know that there are at least 7,000–8,000 people in Canada right now.
In Canada alone.
In Canada alone. Really, it's an international competition. The Canadian portion of it, we're basically looking for who can get to the top 2. And when we get to the top 2 in Canada, those people go on to Florida for the International Space Training Camp. And there you're vying for a top 22 position with people all across the world who have done the same kind of a thing. So there's a lot of people involved worldwide in this competition.
What exactly did you have to do to enter the contest?
Okay, so the actual entry was very simple. I saw a link on Facebook. I'm always looking at different science things on there, and basically just followed the link to the webpage and just signed up. It took a couple of minutes to do that, but it turns out that was the easy part. After that point, I just really tried to get my name out there and try to get people interested. And still trying. Yeah,
I was going to say, in terms of getting people interested, you've been very creative, and I'm starting to laugh already because I watched this video earlier. You made a video, essentially, to me, it's like a music video. We're going to show a clip in just a moment, but just set this video up for us.
Yeah, absolutely. I cringe when I hear it called a music video. It's not quite to that level, I don't even think. But it's a parody of Steve Miller's The Joker. I've called it Space Newfie. And basically, it's me, I guess for lack of a better word, singing about how I want to win this contest and how I'm looking for people's support. So it's something that people seem to be enjoying.
All right. Well, there's nearly, I think, 1,400 views so far on YouTube. And here, let's just take a look.
Some people call me the Space Newfie. Yeah. Some call me a mad scientist. Some people call me Mr. Peters, which is appropriate, because I am their teacher.
That is, I'm sorry, so good, such a great video. Definitely an attention grabber.
Yeah, it certainly does. People seem to enjoy it.
I was going to say, what's the reaction been like?
Yeah, well, mostly laughter. It's still, I think people are laughing with me, not at me, but I'll take what I can get. And I've been encouraged to try to do more, so I've got a few things in development, which hopefully will come out over the next few months.
Okay, so if you were to win, if you were the one chosen to go, what kind of training do you have to do? Because, you know, we mentioned off the top, it takes years of preparation and training for an astronaut to get to space.
Yeah. This is a little bit of a different thing. It's not quite to the same extent as space travel is in going to another planet. This is essentially space tourism, and what they're doing is they have a combination of a plane/shuttle that's going to go up 103 kilometers into the atmosphere. It does a parabolic arc on the way, and they put it
So
into
what does that mean when
so basically, they're gonna bring it up real quick, and as it starts to get up into that range, in order to simulate weightlessness, basically they're just going to curve it, and as they do that, the forces will kind of balance out, and you will essentially be weightless. That's what it'll feel like. On the way back down, to simulate some of the re-entry that astronauts typically experience, they're going to spin it a little, which is a terrifying concept. But that will basically generate a little bit of extra G-force, so you get to feel some of that extra pressure that astronauts feel on re-entry. So it's not something I don't think that you can train for as such. I might have to get on a few merry-go-rounds. And,
just to kind of prepare
yourself.
Just to kind of
prepare. See if I can get some people to spin me a bit. But other than that, I think you just got to kind of hang in there and hope for the best. Part of their international space training camp is to basically expose us to those types of things and see, first of all, to make sure that people can handle that. This is a big endeavor on their part, and they want to make sure that those people who do win the contest, that they're physically fit enough to actually do it and enjoy it.
Okay, well, we just mentioned you've been very creative in terms of exposing yourself and getting yourself out there. You want people to vote for you, so you created a Facebook page. Just tell our viewers where to go so they can place their votes. Yeah,
so the easiest way to cast a vote for me is to go to my Facebook page. It's Help Send a Newfoundlander to Space. And if you just type that in on Facebook, you'll find my page, and there's a link to vote right in the description. If you like that page, I send out updates on a regular basis. So whenever I create a new video, or recently I created a video game to kind of get a little bit more attention as well. So I send out updates on those types of things. So you can take 30 seconds out of your day to vote for me, take a second to like me, and then you never know what you're going to see.
All right. Well, I want to thank you so much for joining us here this evening. All the best with the contest, and hopefully you get there in the first place.
Well, thank you very much for the opportunity.
All right. Thank you. We're going to take a short break, but we'll be right back. Lots more to come on Out of the Fog.